Welcome to the Know Yourself channel. We're making astrology known and understandable as the #1 priority. I'm the Scottish Astrologer, and in this video we're going to continue on with the Inside series, where I give an in-depth explanation of all the energies and attributes etc. of all the planets, and in this video we focus on the moon. Now, the moon is the next below Mars and is a satellite or attendant to the Earth, and goes round the Earth waxing and waning, which means increasing and decreasing in light and fullness in approximately 29 days, 12 hours and 40 minutes. The moon is never retrograde or stationary, she is always direct. Though saying that, sometimes when she is slow in motion and travels less than 13 degrees of a zodiac sign in 24 hours, she can be considered by some equivalent to a retrograde planet. Okay? Now the moon exalts in Taurus, is in detriment in Capricorn, and fall in Scorpio. Exalt means she likes being there, and detriment and fall means she doesn't like being there. Now, the moon's orb is 12 degrees before and after any of her aspects. The moon is the soul and mind of man, and also she rules over infants until the 7th year of their life. The moon is feminine, nocturnal, cold and moist, and also phlegmatic. Her influence on her own is neutral, okay? Neither fortunate or unfortunate. But she can become unfortunate or fortunate depending on the positive or negative aspects etc. from other planets. And when these aspects etc. occur, she becomes the most powerful of all the heavenly bodies in her effects because of her closeness to the earth, okay, and the swiftness of her motion, the speed of her motion, which is how she receives and transmits to us the light of all the other planets by her aspects etc. with them. Now, when the moon is ruler of a natal chart, which I will make a video on how to find out that soon, okay? If she rules a natal chart, she produces someone with a full stature, with a fair and pale complexion, round face, grey looking eyes, lowering brow, short arms, thick hands and feet. Very hairy, smooth looking body though, inclined to be heavier in weight, corpulent and phlegmatic. If she is well dignified at birth, she will produce someone with soft, engaging manners and disposition, someone with an ingenious imagination, a lover of politeness, fond of travelling, fond of novelties, no thought for the future, with a desire to live free from the cares and anxieties of the world, a bit unstable at times, timorous, easily scared, also peace-loving. If the moon is ill-dignified at birth, and or is unaspected or unaccompanied by any other planet, it produces someone slothful, indolent and with no skill, pretty disorderly, hating work, usually powerless to alcohol, okay? Now when the moon is oriental, it produces someone larger and heavier in weight, and when occidental, someone rather more lean, awkward and ill-formed. Now the diseases of the moon are colic, palsy, complaints of the bowels, the stones and gravel, overflowings or obstructions of the terms, dropsy, fluxes and dysentery, and all cold and rheumatic complaints, worms in the belly, coughs, disorders of the eyes, falling sick, convulsions, measles, vertigo, lunacy. In conception, she governs the 7th month. She also governs the brain of a human, okay? Now, the stomach, bowels, bladder, the left eye in man and the right eye in woman, and the whole expulsive faculty are all governed by the moon. Now, herbs and plants under the government and dominion of the moon are cabbages, colewort. Also we have lilies, duck's meat, water lily, lettuce, fleur de luce, moonwort, fluelin, waterflag, adder's tongue, privet, rattlegrass, purslane, orpine, poppies, mouse-ear, white roses, turnips, loosestrife, wallflowers, willow tree, water betony, house leek, water agrimony, mushrooms, endive, cucumber, melon, rapeseed, moonherb, water plantain, toadstool, hyssop, linseed, and all herbs that turn towards the moon and increase and decrease as the moon does. For example, like the palm tree, which sprouts a new twig every time the moon rises, okay? Now, when gathering the herbs of the moon, make sure she is angular and not ill-dignified, etc., okay? Now, stones and metals under the government of the moon are all white and green stones, crystal, silver, and hard white metals. Of colours, the moon represents white and green. Green because the colour of the earth and the moon being so closely linked with the earth. Now, animals under the government of the moon are all amphibious animals, or animals that enjoy being in water. Also the chameleon, the frog, the hog, the goat, the baboon, rats. Of fish, the silurus, or catfish, more commonly known as, whose eyes increase or decrease according to the course of the moon. Okay, so it's pretty interesting. Also the tortoise, the eel, the crab, the lobster, the cockle, mussel, oyster, and all kinds of shellfish, just like Saturn. Now among birds, the moon rules geese, the swan, the duck, moorhen, bats, and all sorts of water fowl. Now, signs in triplicity, the moon only rules one zodiac sign, just like the sun. Okay, now the sign the moon rules is Cancer. She rules the earth triplicity by night. The earth triplicity consists of the zodiac signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now, she rules the weekday Monday, like Moon Day. The moon joys obviously in Cancer. Now, the second phase of Taurus, the third phase of Cancer, the first phase of Libra, second phase of Sagittarius, and the third phase of Aquarius are all attributed to the moon. Now, the phases consist of the first phase of a sign, okay, being 0 to 10 degrees of a zodiac sign, the second phase being 10 to 20 degrees of a zodiac sign, and the third phase being 20 to 30 degrees of a zodiac sign. Now, also the reason apparently, that's a key word, why we only ever see one side of the moon is said to be because the moon spins in complete harmony with the spin of the earth, okay? And so we constantly only see one side. Now, I don't know if I agree or disagree, but that's the scientific explanation. Now, a full moon is produced when the sun and moon oppose each other, okay? Are completely opposite each other on a zodiac wheel. And a new moon, okay, is when the sun and moon are conjunct each other, so they are together in the heavens, okay? Not opposite each other, they're together. Now, a waxing moon occurs when the moon is separating from a conjunction with the sun, okay, moving away, and is en route to oppose the sun, okay, so en route to being opposite the sun from being together with the sun. Now, a waning moon occurs when the moon is moving from an opposition, from being opposite with the sun to reach conjunction with it. So the waning happens when the moon is moving from being in an opposition, moving from being opposite the sun in the heavens to moving to joining right next to the sun, okay? So that's when the moon wanes, decreases in light. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please like this video, it's truly helpful to me. Please give a comment if you're unsure of any of the information that I've given over. Any questions, just leave a comment. I'll be happy to answer your question, try and help enlighten you on the area of this video you're unsure of, or I haven't done a good enough job explaining properly, please also do not forget to hit the bell at the right hand side of the subscribe button, as doing this you will be made aware on your YouTube every time I put up any new content, videos, etc. Okay? So again guys, a big thank you for watching this video. It's truly appreciated. The Inside series will be done very soon. Next video after this one will be Inside Venus, which is a very interesting video on the Inside series, and probably my favourite video from the Inside series is coming next, Inside Venus. So look out for that. Thank you guys. Take care.